everybody, welcome to week 5. Hopefully you were able to access week 4 okay, and if you've not done it, it doesn't matter. Let's do week 5. The weather is beautiful and it's perfect hoop weather, so we've got no excuses, alright? Let's do it. Let's keep that hoop love and that hoop joy going. Okay, so let's start off. We'll start off with a stretch. Hopefully you are feeling ready for this. We're not going too crazy due to isolation. I am going a little bit crazy, but hey ho, that's what you get with young children, I think. I'm sorry this is a little bit late. Crazy day yesterday, working from home, kids, husband. It was just too much. I couldn't do it, so I've delayed a day. I hope you don't mind. Let's grab our hoops. Make sure you've got some water. Remember, we need lots of space. So make sure that you can turn around in the space, or maybe you're going to do this in the garden, which would be super. All right, so let's start without further ado. Hopefully you can hear my music. Okay, let's grab our hoops in either hand, and we're going to start off with a quad stretch. So just take that ankle up in your hand, keeping those knees together. We want to feel a nice stretch. Is anybody doing the Joe Wicks PE lessons in the morning? I am. I've done day 5 and it's brilliant. It's really good for adults. Forget the PE for kids thing. It's a killer. It is a killer. But it's good. It's good fun. Wakes you up. Brilliant. Okay, let's swap hands. Take that hoop to the opposite side. Knees together, shoulders back. If you want a bit more of a stretch, let's lean forwards just a little bit. Excellent. Okay, next we're just going to take our chin to our chest, stretch out those necks. Right ear to right shoulder. For a nice stretch in this left hand side. And then roll forwards. Oh, nice. Let's do that again to the opposite side. And again to the other side. Super. Let's take our hoops behind us. Palms are facing out, and we're just going to do a nice gentle spinal twist. Soften those knees. And again. Remembering to breathe. Excellent. Okay, next we're going to just turn to the left. We're going to hinge from the hips, and we're going to take our nose to our toes. Soften that first knee, that first leg there. You should feel a very nice stretch. Release the crown of the head so that we don't create tension in our necks. And then sweep to the opposite side. You're looking brilliant. Not that I can see you. And then very slowly, let's take that hoop around our waist, lightly curling our fingers around the hoop. We're just going to take our right hip to the inside of the hoop. And then left hip to the left side of the hoop. Let's see if we can try and touch the inside of our hoops. Let's do that again. Wow, nice. And left. Oh gosh, I've taken far too long today. And then let's just swirl our hips around in one direction. And then in the opposite direction. Okay, and then we're just going to lift our hoops, and then we're going to crouch down to the floor. Lift our hoops, crouch down to the floor. Lift our hoops. Nice big stretch. Bringing our hoops to our waist level, we're just going to take our right shoulder forwards and take the left shoulder back. And then we're going to swap over. So left shoulder goes forward, right shoulder back. And then we're just going to speed that up. So we're going to do a shoulder shimmy. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Very nice. Give yourself a little bit of a wiggle and let's carry on. Okay, so we're going to go straight into hooping on our waist. For God's sake. Honestly, me and technology, it's just the worst thing ever. Okay, so waist hooping, let's get those hoops spinning on our waist. You might want your feet side by side, or you might want one foot in front of the other. Whatever you prefer. So we're going in a happy direction first of all. We're just going to ease into it, okay? Looking very nice. Can we speed it up a little bit? Yes, yes we can. Brilliant, keep it going, pulsing, pulsing. Pulsing to the front and the back. Okay, let's take our hands out to the side and our feet to the side. Wiggle those hips. Very nice, looking good, shoulders back. Right, let's bring our hands up to the sky and our ankles together. Oh, very nice. Pulsing, 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 shoulders back, breathing. Okay, looking good. Release, release, pull down your top. What we're going to do now is we're going to swap direction of our hoops. So we're now going in the opposite direction to what we prefer, okay? Give it a nice flat spin. Super. Looking good. Can we go a bit faster? Let's see. Woo! Yes, pulsing, pulsing, pulsing. Keeping those elbows out of the way, shoulders back. Happy, smiling, breathing. Let's take our arms out to the side and our feet out to the side. Pulsing, pulsing. Let's do it from side to side. Yeah! Hopefully that's feeling more comfortable now. We're on week 5. Beautiful. Can we take our feet together? Can we take our arms together? Oh, opposite direction. Brilliant. Yes, that is harder, so much harder. So good for your core though. Yes, pulse, 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 pulse. Okay, let's go back into our happy direction. Brilliant. Now can we do a little turn? Let's do a cheeky little turn. Cheeky little turn. Awesome, well done, well done. Super duper. Yes. Let's grab a drink of water. We're going to go into our waist interval training now. So grab a drink. I've got my fire on today. I've been so cold in the afternoons. I know the sun is shining, but it doesn't seem to warm my living room up at all. So I've got my log burner on. So that's why I'm dressed in next to nothing. Okay, let's do this. Get the right app. We're going to do our Gym Boss app. We're going to do some super things. Let's have a look. We're going to get it on. Let's start with waist hooping. Let's do it. Waist hooping, waist hooping. It should be nice and warm. Feeling a bit happier, feeling a bit more energised. Forgetting about the crazy world outside. We're halfway there. my children. Gremlins. I've got gremlins in my phone. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do today is as we lift the hoop up off our bodies, we're going to step out with our right foot and then left is down. Up right foot, left right down. We can do it nice and slowly. Or we can speed it up a little bit. Yes! Let's see if we can do it faster. Yes! Looking good. Or slow. Brilliant, looking good. Okay, so for the next one, we're going to take the hoop behind our back so our arms are in line with our ears. We're going to take our right wrist to our left knee. So a little bit of off-body interval training today. So, looking good. Squeezing those bum cheeks. And those abs, can we go a little bit faster?
Okay.
Yes, we can go faster because we're amazing. Or slower because you're amazing. Okay, the next one is we're going to take the hoop onto our body. We're going to make prayer hands. We're going to take them up. We're going to put our ankles together and we are pulsing. We're pulsing, pulsing, pulsing. Pulsing. Keeping those ankles together. Pulsing into the front, pushing into the front, keeping that rhythm. Looking good. Looking good. Pulsing, pushing, thinking of pushing into the front and the back. We're in a happy direction. Okay, for our next move, we're going to march on the spot and we're going to have loose fists taking them up. Don't punch yourself in the face.
Okay.
Can go, can't really go slow, but you can. Yes, you can. Yes. Marching, pushing, loose fists. Keeping those elbows nice and high, feeling your arms working. Excellent, so the next one we're going to do, we're going to keep the hoop on our waist and we're going to take our left elbow to our right knee without knocking our hoops. Okay, let's do it. Yes, how high can you get your knees? Ooh. Focusing on that waist.
Okay.
Goodness. Woo! Doing a lot of ab crunching today. Yes. Yes. Brilliant. Okay, next one. We're going to have prayer hands and we're going to move our feet. So we're going to go 1 and 2. Step 1, 2, 3, step 1, 2, 3, step 1, 2, 3, step 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, step 1, 2, 3. We can do it faster if you want to. Might knock a bit more furniture. Looking good, keeping those elbows high, shoulders back, breathing. Looking good. Oh, we're nearly there, we're nearly there. Last one. So for this one, we're just going to run on the spot. Fast, slow, however you want to do it. Keeping your elbows out the way. Oh. Do a bit of jogging. Good turn. Woo, nearly lost it.
Okay.
Keep going. We can do it. Joe Wicks, eat your heart out. We can do it with hoops, yeah? We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Excellent. Heart is beating. Let's take a big, deep breath in and out. In and out. Fantastic. Grab a drink. My phone is really not happy today. I'm very sorry. Okay. Need a drink. Log burner was not a good idea. So, let me just open my back door. So, next we're going to continue with living room friendly moves this week, of course, and we're going to do a bit of extra on body, just while we haven't got this space. We're going to have a look at a booty bump. So we start off hooping on our waist, and we release our heels. So what we're going to do is we're going to start to tilt from this vertical position. We're going to start to tilt forward, releasing our heels. Okay? So, the booty bump, we're twerking with hoops. So, we're releasing our heels. The power is in the legs. And we are changing our vertical hooping position by bending over slightly. Now we can release our feet completely and kick back. Alright, let's have a go. Let's do this. We're going to do it for a whole song. Sorry about the phone, everyone. Just go with me. And I'll send you a playlist. So let's get those hoops on our waist. Okay, let's hinge. Hinging. So the action is in your legs. It's in your legs. It's not in your back. Your back isn't coming into this. It's all in your knees. Can we release those feet? Woo! You might find that your hip goes a little bit wonky. That's because you're probably pushing into one side a little bit more than the other. So just try and even it out. Breathe. Looking forwards. Shoulders are up. Yes, looking good. So, what we can do is we can try and go from that booty bump back into horizontal, vertical hooping. So let's have a go at that. Vertical. Booty bump. Can we go back into that vertical position? Take that hoop. Yes! Requires a little bit more pulsing. Yes. Woohoo! Kick. Can we go back up? Oh! You just need some extra power in that waist. Getting it back to the waist position, that vertical position. Let's take it back down. Come on, let's do it. Can we go back up, back up? Yeah, engage that thrust, engage the waist. Get that rhythm. Rhythm. Let's do it. Woo-hoo! Can we do some twerking? A hoop's too big. Get a smaller hoop. Yes! Amazing! Okay, let's go straight into it. We're going to start doing our body focus. So we're going to start off on our waist. We're going to slow that pulse. We're going to drop it to our hips. So we need to pulse a little bit faster, a little bit quicker. Can we turn? Can we give it a little bit of a turn on the hips? Looking fantastic. So you do have to pulse a little bit more when it drops from your waist to your hips. And remember, we are not hooping on our hip bones, it's just below. Okay, let's get it back to the waist. Let's take it up to the chest or to the bra line. So remember, we're locking everything off below the hoop and we're going to use our arms to encourage that hoop to the bra line. And then back down. Yeah, we are moving our arms. You have to move your arms. We want to get this part of our body moving to get that hoop up, okay? And back down. Back down to the hips. Yes. Hips. Waist. Bra line. Back down. Waist. Hips. Back up. Up to the chest. Yes. Remember, we are pushing into the front and back. Front and back, front and back. My arms are going crazy. Nothing else is moving. Nothing else is moving. Let's let that go. Back down to the bra line. Back down to the waist. Back down to the hips. If you don't want to practice your chest, why not? No, I'm joking. Just practice your hips. Just go from waist to hips. Or just go from waist to chest. Or we did knees, didn't we, last week? We can go back down to our knees. You might want to do a little turn. That helps. Beautiful. Back up. Let's just practice. This is a great one to practice in your living room. Hips. Waist. Bra line. Spirals, remembering the pencil attached to your waist, making a spiral, getting those arms up and going crazy. That is the key. I don't think anybody is as hot as I am right now. This is like hot hooping, not hot yoga. Hot hooping. Amazing. Fabulous, fabulous. That is warm. Okay, grab yourself a drink of water. Okay, so we're going to move on to the tricks focus. And because last time my video was super long, it took a really long time to upload to YouTube. It took an hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate the move and then I'm going to say stop the video and put a song on from the playlist that I'm going to send to you. And hopefully that will give you loads of time. You can then put 2 or 3 songs on if you want to practice that move. But it gives you a bit more control and it makes the video a little bit shorter. You know, I understand that this is not ideal. But Zoom, a live platform, just wouldn't work in my house at the moment, not with 2 small kiddies and a husband to try and get rid of. So hopefully that works for you. I'm thinking of pulling together a Facebook group just a private group, and I could put some individual tutorials or little tidbit lessons or little sequences and combos in there. If you would like that, now we've had the first week of quarantine, I'm hoping people are a bit more settled. Just let me know. I've had some fantastic pictures of children hooping in their gardens, and that's been brilliant. But I've had no adult pictures hooping in their garden, so I'd really like to see if you've managed to do it and managed to get up to anything. Okay, let's stop talking. I'm going to swap hoops just because I prefer a smaller one now, but these are perfectly fine for bigger hoops. So, the first move that we're going to look at tonight is a body wrap, which looks like this. No, it doesn't, because it got stuck. I'm so sweaty. So, no. Hold it in your dominant hand, your palm is facing forward and your thumb is up. You're going to keep the hoop vertical and you're going to bring it to your opposite shoulder, and it will travel across the back of your neck back to the start position. Hopefully you're not as sweaty as I am. It's getting stuck. Okay, so that was left-handed version. Right-handed, hold it in your right hand, thumb is up, palm is forward. You're keeping your hoop vertical. You're not throwing it over your shoulder. You are hinging it like this. Hinging it. I'm sorry I'm so sweaty. Hinge, hinge. Okay, so play with that. You're keeping it vertical. You're hinging it on the opposite shoulder. It's travelling across the back. I'll do it in this side. You might want to lean your neck forward a little bit just to let it travel across the back of your neck, back into the hand that you started with. All right? So, stop the video now, put on a couple of tunes and play with it. So remember, you're keeping that hoop vertical. It's coming back to that start position. Dominant hand, back. Hinging. Have a go. All good? Got it? Fantastic. So that is a body wrap. There are some fantastic versions, different versions, and that's something that I would really like to go into when we next meet up. We'll look at some different variations because I love body wraps, they're fantastic. But we're going to slightly tweak it for our sequence. So, body wrap, done. The next thing we're going to look at is a move called a barrel roll. So it looks like this. And the opposite way. The good thing about this is it is bi-directional, so we can go left or right, it doesn't matter. We keep our hands on the inside, they're roughly at 3 and 9 o'clock, and our palms are facing outward. Actually, you might want to just take them down a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep the hoop in that front plane. Alright, so the hoop is always in the front plane. We're going to drive the left hand down, and as we do so, I'm turning away from the hoop. So then the hoop is in the back and it's still in the front plane, but your hands are approximately level with your ears and we're turning back down. So you're just driving the hoop up but turning your body. So from the front, keeping the hoop in the front plane, I'm driving that left hand down. As I do so, I'm turning away from the hoop. So the hoop is now touching my lower back. I'm going to draw my right hand down and we're back in that position. Try it in both directions, so if you want to go the opposite way, you're going to drive that right hand down, and as you do so, you're turning away and you're coming back to that start position. So it's only your body that is moving, yeah? My hoop is not moving. It's moving along, tracing its circumference, but staying in that front plane. All right? So from the side, if that's useful. And then I'm turning with little steps. My feet are just doing little steps. Baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. If you want to get fancy, you can cross your foot and turn. And the other way. And do one big turn. So that's really cool. So that's called a barrel roll. That's a two-handed barrel roll. And do it in the opposite way. Okay? So have a go at that. Stop the video, put on a couple of tunes, get out into the garden. Woo! Okay, so the next thing that we're going to look at is a one-handed isolation. So we're just recapping this from last week. So we're going to hold the hoop in your dominant hand at 6 o'clock. We're going to go pinky leading or thumb leading. We're going to take it from 6 o'clock to 12. And as we get towards 12, we're going to let go, let the hoop roll over the back of our hand, rejoin and drag down. Okay, remember we want to frame our face. We're trying to keep the hoop as still as possible. We're just tracing that inside circumference. And then the opposite way. Try it both ways. So we're going to go thumb leading and pinky leading. And we want to just keep that hoop as still as possible. Okay? So stop the video and practice that one from last week, and then we're going to put them together somehow. Okay, so let's have a look at the sequence that we're going to have a look at. We're going to be able to practice this all week, get out in the garden, watch this as many times as you want to. So we're going to do a body wrap, and instead of grabbing the hoop here, we're going to grab it at 6 o'clock. So it's a bit further down, sort of 6 o'clock. So, body wrap, not here. We're going to do body wrap, grab down here. Okay? So approximately 6 o'clock. From that position, we're going to do a one-handed barrel roll. So we're going to turn away from the hoop, away, 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 drawing that hand back down. We're then going to do a one-handed isolation. And then we're going to grab the hoop just below that 3 and 9 position and go into a two-handed barrel roll. Okay, so we're going to go and then we're going to twiddle the hoop. So to twiddle the hoop, we're going to use our finger and thumb and just push the hoop forward. And then here we can step in the hoop and we can go back on our waist. Okay, so let's do that again. It's going to be a body wrap, one-handed barrel roll, into a one-handed isolation. You can do it really, go to town on that move, do it in both directions. We're then going to bring in that second hand and go straight into a barrel roll. And then we're going to twiddle, 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 twiddle. And if you want to, step in onto the waist. Okay, I'm going to try and do that from the right hand. Away. Isolation, two hands, barrel roll, twiddle, twiddle, twiddle. And then if you can practice that and get it really smooth, then you can introduce a bit more footwork, you know, get speedier. That sort of thing. Step in. Maybe you can do body wrap, one-handed barrel roll, one-handed isolation, two-handed barrel roll, going into a smear. Do you remember our lovely smears? And we did a little bit of a whoop, 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 flip out, taking it over, round. We can do all that sort of cool stuff. So stop the video and have a little play, have a little practice. Don't think of the whole combo as one thing. Just practice going from a body wrap into a one-handed barrel roll. Practice that and then add the other little bits on. I am here. I can Zoom, live chat you anytime. So please, if you are really up for learning this, you know, don't suffer. Don't suffer in silence. Don't think, oh my God, how do I do it? I can Zoom chat you and talk you through it. My hoop is always by my side. It annoys my husband a lot. But, you know, I'm here. And like I said, this is the perfect weather, so just get out and do it. So that's the sequence for today. Please play as much as you can. And yeah, ask me any questions. I'm totally repeating myself here. Okay, let's have a look what we're on now. Okay, let's grab our hoops. We're going to do a stretch. Again, you can do this stretch anytime you want to. Hopefully you'll come back in after 3 hours of hooping, be like, oh my gosh, where's the time gone? Ready to stretch. So we're just going to take the hoop and we're just going to very carefully swing the hoop from side to side. Got a nice twist in the hips. And then we're just going to take our hoop. This is going to be our stretch area. We're just going to stand in there. Okay, next we are just going to point our toes and then flex our toes. It's Friday night. Just feels like any other night. What are we going to do tomorrow? I hope the weather is as nice. Keep flexing. Pointing. I think actually we're going to do a house party. There's a house party app and we're going to have a 8:30 drinks with our friends. Probably see them more than we've ever seen them. How funny. But we're going to bring that knee into your chest and then just bringing your arms round and pulling that knee in a little bit more. Keeping your balance, breathing, focus on a spot if you need to, and then taking that down. And then we're going to do the opposite leg, so we're going to point our toes out, flex, point, flex, bringing that knee up, giving it a bit of a hug. And then I want you to take your heel back, and then just take your arms back, focusing on a point on the floor. Superman, stillness, calm. Coming back to the upright position. We're then going to just do the same on the opposite leg, so bring that knee in, and then we're just going to take that heel back. Nice and calm. Focusing. And then coming back into that upright position. We're going to bring our arms forwards, really rolling those shoulders forwards. And actually, let's give ourselves a hug. Let's do that. Big hug. One arm on top of the other. Opening up. And then the opposite side. Taking those arms up. Interlacing the fingers and pushing our palms to the ceiling. We're just going to lean over to one side, stretching that side body, breathing, and then the opposite side. Coming back to the centre, and then just quickly bringing our hoops up. And then we're just going to gently twist, swirling, rinsing, and then we're just going to breathe in and take our hoops up, out and down, in and up, out and down. Thank you very much. Give yourself a massive round of applause. Please keep in contact with me. If you're up for the group idea, let me know. If this is working for you or it isn't working for you, let me know and we can think of other things to do. We can always do a Zoom chat or video or lesson. So just let me know. We can work it out. Stay safe. See you soon. Bye.